Hey, Scott here. In the video I'm about to share with you, I am installing an electric winch that I picked up at Harbor Freight onto my Tractor Supply trailer. So I came up with this idea of how to mount it so that it was removable. And if you think it's a good idea and you want to do this too, check out the description below the video. I'll have a list of the material that I used. So it's a short list, not bad. So, all right, enjoy. Thanks. Alright, so I've already found roughly the center of the front bar of the trailer here, and I've got my piece that I'm going to weld onto it, and we just need to eyeball it a little bit. So that's where it's going to be mounted, so I'm going to grind that off so we can weld on that. That's pretty close. Maybe I'll drop it down a little bit. Alright, I'm thinking that looks good. So I picked up this winch mounting plate from Harbor Freight. It's kind of a from Badlands. Apparently it works with a lot of Badlands winches. And picked up this square tube that's 2-inch outside diameter, and the idea is that we're going to weld it onto the plate like that. So the first thing I'm going to do is have to grind off the finish on there. I've already determined that my winch is going to be using these 2 holes and this slotted hole up here for mounting, and it works out well that this will not block any of those holes when the time comes to bolt the winch onto it. Alright, so this is what we've got so far. We've welded this 2-inch receiver to the front of the trailer. We welded this bit to the mounting plate. And the idea is that that's going to sit there, and the winch will be attached. And it's got the fair lead will also be attached. And then when I don't need the winch, I'll lift this whole thing out and put it in the box. So let's keep going. All right, the next step is just to throw some primer and some paint on all of this bare metal and try to keep it from rusting as long as we can. All right, so everything's got a nice coat of primer and paint. Put a little gray primer on there and some gloss black paint. So we'll give that a chance to dry, and then we'll mount our winch to it. Alright, so it's been a couple of days. I allowed the paint to dry down here on this part, and then I as you can see now, I've mounted the fair lead on the front here and mounted the winch with 3 stainless steel bolts and stop nuts. And let's go put it in the slot. I also installed my tongue box. There we go. That is how the winch is going to be placed when I use it. And haven't decided yet if I'm going to keep a battery in the tongue box here yet, where to install all that stuff, but one step closer. Alright, so for now, just to make sure that everything is working, I have temporarily set up here a fully charged motorcycle battery. And just basically the wires are pretty self-explanatory. The black and the red says right here on the side negative, minus, and plus, so that's easy enough to do. And then of course these say a battery on it, so black to black and red to positive. So alright, so I don't want to get anybody hurt, but I went back and looked at the instructions again, and one thing that I did not include when I connected the battery was it did come with this circuit breaker. So probably safer to put that circuit breaker in so you don't burn out your motor. So we're going to put that on there the way it's supposed to be. Check it out. Alright. So let's, I got the remote control here too as well. Gotta hold this down for 3 seconds to make it go on and off. There's off. There's on. Now to freewheel this thing, we're gonna pull it out and turn it, and then we could alright. Actually goes quite a ways, but I don't want to take it all out right now. So now let's put this back. Okay, it looks good. So that's out. If you wanted to go out with it, whoop. So we're going further away, but let's go in. it is. Works like a charm. Of course, that's with no load, but that's what's going to happen for now. Well, I haven't decided yet what to do, but for now, I mean, that's my setup. I got the battery and the wiring. I got the winch on the post, and then that's it. So that'll have to do for now.